for an original sin.
I'm sorry, John. Your childhood was cruel. I know you went through a lot of pain. I needed you to remember something real. Imagining a child's paradise can be painless for the mind, but the truth is rarely painless. You remembered, even though there was pain. We must find the truth. One more question, John. Do you remember the last game you played?
Hey guys, welcome back to the Shattering. I hope you guys have been enjoying this series as much as I have. So it looks like this is where we just were.
Playing games is just a distraction, John.
Well, I'm gonna keep playing it.
Playing games is just a distraction, John. Thank you, John. John, I want to try something new. I want you to try and clear your mind. Just like a blank sheet of paper, I'd like you to imagine anything you want and take me there. It can be anything, John.
Okay. Oh well. Let's go see how the statue is looking. Starting to see more of them. Can't go in there. No. That one's boarded up. That one's boarded up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chapters to this game. Medical.
I want you to submit to the memory.
Okay. Sure. It was a beautiful day on the beach. He could feel the sun on his face and hear the sound of the sea. As he looked out from his palace, he thought to himself, a glass of wine would be perfect. Exactly like that. Perfect.
Why did it stop, John?
Because you
Is
drank.
there nothing else that comes to mind? What about me? Am I real? Can you recall?
Let's see, are there any other areas? No.
Yes, John. I remember that day well. Do you recall what we spoke about?
No, not really. Focus.
That one in particular is special.
It's a butterfly? Or a mothman? John Evans, patient.
Good, John. Follow the memory.
I do like that you can kind of mess with it. So now we're getting closer to the truth. That'll be why. No, thank you.
Welcome back, Mr. Evans. Please, take a seat.
Okay, but can you make the flying things go away, please? They're a little creepy.
Welcome back, Mr. Evans. Please, take a seat.
I want to explore first. What did that say? Okay. Admitted to branch on January 13th, 1990, age 20. So we're very young. Is there anything else in here?
How are you doing today?
Not much better than before. Doing fine.
All right. And how about your daily routine? Did you have a chance to try my advice? Remember to at least try, Mr. Evans. The first step comes from within. All right, let's start something new for this session. I'm sure you've seen these before.
Ink blots.
It's quite simple. I'd like to ask you some questions about what you see. Don't worry about your answers. There is no wrong choice. Take your time.
I see two people dancing or being ripped apart and a bow tie?
First, tell me what you see.
Two people carrying something, two people watering a plant. I don't see either of those. Hacks.
Do they seem happy to you? And what do you think the red means? Last question. Do you see yourself there?
Not at all.
Thank you, Mr. Evans. Interesting. It's very important that we have structure in our lives. And a job is a great way to start a healthy routine. I've marked some jobs I think you would be good at. Take a look. Maybe something will catch your eye.
Creative writer.
I look forward to
financial
seeing you again soon.
analyst. I want to read the other side. Is the government spying on you? Lately, more and more people are joining a new conspiracy theory, and it's frightening. The exponentially growing group calls themselves birdwatchers and wants to warn the community about seemingly fake animals who are nothing other than mobile CCTV cameras to keep an eye on American citizens. The cameras are disguised as so-called birds, which are small flying cameras you're most likely to find in every city, and specifically known as pigeons. Oh, because of their eyes. The activists are suggesting to observe these animals carefully. Have you ever encountered a pigeon which was looking at you for no reason? Well, I mean, they're pigeons. They just stare at you, honestly. They're pigeons. They're gonna stare at you because they want food. They want the om-noms. I still see two people. I don't see what they see. I guess it's the fun part about it. Mental ward? Or prison? Can't interact with that, but pills. Can I look at anything? Yeah, this is a mental institution, I believe. Waiting room? Or maybe we're just leaving? The job search. Wonder if it's random which one you get. I am very curious about that. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Can I have something? No, 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 you go back. Hey, my CD player and my teddy bear. And my comb. Can't interact with that stuff. Door is locked from the outside. Should I get started? I should get started. Now hiring. Okay. That's an old computer. Welcome. Loading. Show reason offers. There's never anything for me. A welder, a construction worker, a cook, a janitor, a doctor, plumber. Couldn't be a janitor, too much work. Doctors take too much responsibility. I managed to burn the water. Nothing that I would build would last long. I wouldn't be a good welder. I hate getting dirty. This could be interesting. After days of searching for clues, the detective finally got a break in the form of a cryptic note. Follow the blue balloon tonight at 9 p.m. Well, we're following it. Guess the balloon wants to go its own way. Balloon, come back, please. I can't follow you. Balloon, Please come back. Please. Please come back. Please. The air was electric, and the night held its breath. The hair stood up on the back of his neck as he stepped forward. A shot rang out. The cold body didn't offer answers, but he didn't need them anyway. He finally found a lead. Now the work can begin. I swear I'm a writer. I'm just not a reader. A rose by any other name. Okay. So a hospital room? Were we sick?
It's good to see you, Mr. Evans. How are you feeling?
A little better. Same. A little better.
And how did the job search go? Did you find anything?
I tried. Maybe there's something. Yeah. Let's be
Good.
optimistic.
That's the spirit. Okay, Mr. Evans. How about we try another ink blot? Same as before. I'll ask some questions, and there are no wrong answers. What do you see in front of you?
A screaming face. Two bears fighting. Let's look at it. I like the two bears fighting.
How does that make you feel?
I want to root for the bear on the left.
And what about now? What do you see?
A butterfly.
Thank you. Quite interesting. A change in perspective can be powerful. That's enough for today. I wish you good luck, Mr. Evans. I think you want the job more than you let show, which isn't a bad thing. We'll meet again, the same time next week.
You know what's weird is this game is actually putting me in the mood to write something. Maybe it's because I've needed games like this for a while. Like to do just different types of games more. Can't leave that way. Here we go. Oh, there's the pathway. Let's go to the two bears fighting. Oh, okay. There we go. I'm out. What? That's weird. And very ominous, too. Why can't I leave? Oh, do I need this? Why is the door locked? Oh, wait.
Who's next?
Me?
Mr. John Evans.
Yes.
You're next.
Yo, no. This is actually how doing an interview feels, honestly. I do
Mr.
have
Evans.
anxiety. Yes?
Please, sit down.
Yes, sir. Allow me to tell you about how awesome I am. Hi! Oh.
Okay, Mr. Evans. Let's cut right to the chase.
Okay.
Let's take a look at your resume.
I am a good boy who did nothing wrong.
Not exactly the qualifications we're looking for.
Oh, sorry. I'm still
How
new.
about the short story from the job posting?
Yes, sir. Where is it? The Blue Balloon. Here you go, sir. I think it's a very nice story.
You wrote this?
Yes, sir.
It's not bad, but I'm not convinced. How about you prove to me, right here, right now, that you've got the skills?
Why?
Write us a short story. Any topic.
You know writing under pressure is a bad thing. Okay. Sometimes the best choice is to hide. You can hear the beast coming, but there's nothing you can do. So you choose to hide and pray that it passes by. There wasn't any time to save anyone else when you tell yourself until the end of days. The only thing is, if you asked anyone else, they would tell you. Locking you away, the best they ever did.
I think that's enough. A little cliche, but well written. Welcome aboard, John. You've got the job.
Yay. I got hired.
Hello, Mr. Evans. Nice to see you again.
Sir, I have great news. I got hired as a writer, finally.
How are you doing?
Doing great. I think better.
And did you have the job interview? How did it go?
It was easy, I got the job. It was scary, but I got it.
Congratulations, Mr. Evans. That's great news. Let's continue our work with the ink blots.
Okay.
I know they're confusing, but I think we're making progress. What comes to mind when you look at this?
2 people pulling on slime. A trapped dragon. Panthers climbing a mountain. Shit like that.
What name would you give this picture?
The journey, the escape. The journey.
Would you associate this with weakness or strength?
Well, if it's a journey, strength.
Last question, Mr. Evans. Which would you choose to be? A dragon or a panther?
Dragon.
Thank you, Mr. Evans. That's enough for now.
Rawr.
I think we're getting somewhere.
Fear me. Rawr.
Good luck at your new job. I look forward to hearing about it.
Well, thank you. Actually, I mean, I'm a writer, so... Oh, this is gonna hit me right in the feels, isn't it? Come on. Emergency exit? Oh, that's a little weird. Okay, so I can only go this way. Health Institute. Not bad. Can we not though? Because I'm gonna get a copyright so hard it's gonna hurt, isn't it? Can I have some water? No? Okay. I used to have one of those machines. Excuse me. Oh, thank you. Thank you, nurse. Chapter 3, The Office. All work is set up on the disk marked employee's name. The disk can be found in the work cabinet in the hallway. Hi, who's calling me?
Let's get started, John. You'll find everything you need on your disk.
Okay. Insert disk. We don't have our disk yet, so we have to go get it. That was... Take the disk from the shared shelf. Okay. Is this where short story writers have to be? Kinda glad I'm an indie comic writer then. Also, I remember these discs very well. There we go. Once upon a time, there was a young boy whose dream was to become a knight, a king. A king. The king of all the lands. Lots of pills. No, I want to check the bottom one. So what is our little king doing? There's nothing in here. I guess we're going for a little walk. King, you stay here and guard the place. I'm gonna stretch my legs. Hey, how you doing, man? You don't want to talk? Okay, that's fine. I understand entirely. One day, while he was resting on a hammock, the royal messenger came to him with a message. Oh, it's a little bird. The royal princess was brutally kidnapped by a monster living in the cursed cave. The one who dares to defeat the monster and save the princess will have her hand in marriage and the crown of the new king. The boy, however, needed a proper weapon to fight the beast. But where could he find one? Go to the east. He decided to go deep into the forest in search of a weapon. I like our little story. We shall become the king. Hey, have you read my short story? It's actually pretty cool. Can I see yours? No? Okay. After a few days of wandering in the woods, our hero finally found a magical well. According to the old stories, the well could fulfill any wish, but only under a full moon. Here's the full moon. Gotta go this way. Gotta go back to that computer. According to old stories, but only under a full moon. Okay, so now I gotta find the next computer. Oh. So the boy asked for a magical bow and arrows to defeat the monster, and the well fulfilled his wish. The boy was ready to fight. You can do it, our little boy. You can do it, dude. We shall call him Herbert. Herbert can do it. Herbert is a master. Everybody loves Herbert. Look, I know he needs a more heroic name, but, you know, sometimes you can't help it. Next one. Let's go that way.
Evans! You know I love the creativity, but I need you to focus on the job. This is an important one for us.
Do we just have a breakdown from not being able to do it? I can see where the stress would get to us.
Good afternoon, Mr. Evans. Please, make yourself comfortable. So, tell me, how are you feeling about your new job?
It's better than nothing.
Progress takes effort and time, Mr. Evans. It pays off in the long term. I think one day you'll agree with me. Do you think staying still would have been better than what you've achieved?
It's not always black and white. I didn't say that.
Fair enough, Mr. Evans. We can keep going. We have one more ink blot to look at. I think you'll like this one.
It's very pretty.
Do you see anything familiar?
A king or two knights bowing to each other. In the ocean, a volcano exploding. Life in the ocean.
Is there chaos or order?
Chaos.
And how does that make you feel?
At home.
Thank you. Those responses have been very enlightening. You've come a long way in these last sessions, Mr. Evans. Our time is up for today, but I want you to keep your mind open to new opportunities.
Yes, sir. I think it's two knights bowing to each other. You know what? I want everybody in the comment section of this video to let me know of each of the ink blocks. What do you see? I'm very curious what everybody sees in the ink blots. I want to do more games like this. It's there. Oh, there we go. Oh, we'll have some tea. Or I guess coffee. Espresso. It's an espresso. And now we're going to be on edge. Oh, I didn't even get to explore. I keep forgetting not to focus on those. Where is our alarm clock? Right there. We got a fancy one now. Take our change. Can't do anything yet here. Is this a common thing? I need to do some laundry tonight. There we go. I'll take a nice shower. Or not. So I'm living in like a little apartment or like a hotel type thing. Let's see. There's our clothes. So it looks like now we're happy at least. Oh. Hey man, I was just doing the laundry.
John, we just got a call from the client. I know it's Saturday, but we really need the next chapter of the story by 5 p.m. today. I'm counting on you, John.
Okay.
I see bright things in the future for you.
Oh, thank you. I can do it. I just need to focus and some peace and quiet. Prison was no home, but visitors were still welcome. Who's playing piano? The door can't open while it's running. So. Can we unlock the chain? So it's coming from there. That's gonna leave. So you left damage to the wall there. Who might that be? A butterfly?
Sorry about the noise. I just moved in upstairs, and I don't want to start off on the wrong foot with anyone. Let me know if it gets too loud again.
Whoa, what's happening? End of Act 3. Well, guys, what happens? I'm not sure, but it looks like he had a panic attack or a nervous breakdown. And were we seeing the room for what it really was compared to what he thinks it should have been? Very curious to see how the mind works, isn't it? But
John.
we'll have to find out next time. See you then, guys. Bye.